Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to an episode part of my holiday video game series. So I know in the last episode I spoke about Silent Hill. That was gonna be the next game I was gonna do, next video I should say. But I completely forgot there was two other things I wanted to talk about first. I completely forgot about that. So sorry, I lied about that, but I'm definitely gonna be doing that after one more video. One more episode on the series because there's something else another game I wanted to talk about first, and then I'll get started with my Silent Hill Let's Play and everything like that. So today I wanted to talk about again WWE 2K22. I'll be right here. I know I spoke about this briefly, in my pickups video I done when I got this on Black Friday and everything like that. But today I wanted to do more in-depth review of it since I've played it for a good amount of time. Tried out a lot of the modes already and everything like that. So now I can talk about this game more in depth and everything, and also my rant on this damn game and freaking these people, 2K, I can finally talk about it more and everything like that. So first thing I wanted to talk about, let's go over the good things first. So I'll save the bad for last because since I have a lot to talk about with a lot of bad things with this game, so we'll leave that for the last, in my rant and everything like that. So we'll go through the good things first. So the good things, I say I love the universe mode because it hasn't changed much from 2K19. It's the same thing. You can still use your created arenas and stuff like that, created belts, created wrestlers, you name it, you make your card and everything like that, and it plays out. I do like that. I like that they kept that mode. The My Rise mode, I know I had mentioned that briefly as well in my Pickles video and everything, where I talked about like how the story mode is. My Rise story mode, pretty much, where you create a wrestler and everything like that. And I like that as like decision making and stuff like that. You can go through different there's different storylines, different paths you can take like that. I like how they had it set up where you start at the performance center and you move your way up and stuff like that. And what's it? And the social media thing was cool. Like you have your own Twitter account and everything like that, and where you can like respond to certain wrestlers or the GMs and stuff like that for the different brands, promotions and stuff like that. And things like that is cool. So, once you go from the performance center, you make a name for yourself and you do really good. The easiest way to like move up fast and get a contract with what a contract you can choose, like of your choosing, like whichever brand you want to choose, is just go after Shawn Michaels. Yeah, make sure you go after Shawn Michaels first, your first match in the performance center and everything like that. And also talk to Road Dogg a lot like that because you do some matches with him. I think it's like a tag match you do with him and Shawn Michaels, but just talk to Road Dogg a lot and Shawn Michaels and stuff, and that's how you move up quick and everything like that. So once you do that, then the GMs you have like I forgot what they call it, showcase match or something like that. All the GMs are gonna be there for your promotion like that, and you challenge Shawn Michaels again. You beat him, and then from there you can choose whatever promotion you want to sign with, whatever brand, and then it starts. That's where it starts from. There gets more like interesting, more fun, and everything like that. Or you can choose to stay in the performance center some more and like build up more of your skills, whatever like that. Until I don't know what happens after that. So like I said, it's like so many different like branching paths and everything like that. So I don't know what else you can do while you're over there in the performance center. But I just moved up quick and everything. So and there's a lot of things to unlock as well. So that's great. I do like when the performance center different decisions you make. You can wrestle in Japan, you can wrestle in Mexico and stuff like that. You can lock the arenas and stuff like that. That's cool. I like that. So yeah, when you move up to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, I chose Raw and everything. Then you that's where the fun things happen like that. You can either be a heel, or you can start doing some heelish stuff in the performance center, like the storyline for there as well. But it's mainly when you go to the different brands and stuff like that. So you could be a heel, you can be a face or whatever. You could be like both. 1 minute you could do one storyline that's like a heel type of thing, heelish thing, and then you can go do a babyface thing, stuff like that, which is cool. And you can go for different belts depending on the social media thing they have where you can like respond to certain people. Like let's say you want to go after the US belt, respond to the US champion and stuff like that, and then that storyline starts and everything like that, and you go from there, which is cool. I like that and everything, but I still wish there would have been more, with the My Rise mode. I miss the old wrestling games, like the ones on the PS2, like Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth and everything, where I like that you was able to move around backstage and stuff like that, talk to who you want to talk to and stuff, form alliances with who you want to form with and stuff like that. In these type of wrestling games now, they're more linear, where you're just standing there. You're standing there, you're just selecting things, what to do, and then it plays out. So I wish there was just more happening like that, I just think that is it's kind of boring that way, you know. And I don't like that everything's just centered around your character and stuff like that. You know, it should be showing like other things that like other matches going on. Maybe you can interfere this match or something like that. You know, I wish they would have done that. Like how in Universe mode they have that feature and everything like that. But see, I'm going over the negatives already. I didn't even get to continue the good. But and what else? So the my rise mode is decent. Universe mode is good. The GM mode I spoke about that briefly. I honestly didn't like it. I couldn't get into it, and I haven't played it since. You know, since the universe mode is there, and that's the mode I like. I just stuck with that because I can create my own type of shows and stuff like that and everything. So, because currently in universe mode I have WCW because I love WCW. You know that's something I watched back then. Not that much, but I have watched a lot of it when I was younger as a child and stuff like that. Especially the NWO. Oh my god, I loved it. So I have my own, WCW what's it brand setup and everything with Nitro. I have Thunder. I even have Saturday Night and everything like that, and the pay-per-views and everything like that. I got most of the wrestlers. Some more I had to like go on and download and everything. I have my creator wrestler myself in the game as well and everything on WCW's brand. I have him on Thunder and stuff like that. Right now he's a WCW Television Championship, which just wasn't a real championship back then, WCW, but it's just a made up one that they made in the communications. I liked how it looked and everything. It's like, you know what, I'll bring that belt over to WCW. And you get a lot of belts. You can actually have more belts, I believe, than 2K19. You can have like 9 belts on a promotion, on each brand, I mean, which is cool. I like that. I like that. That's a lot of belts. Yeah, I think like 9 or 8 belts. I like that's a lot. But yeah, so I like that. I like that and everything. I love the universe mode and making up your own brands and stuff like that. Is pretty much completely changing the entire game from a WWE game to a WCW game or a TNA game or Impact Wrestling game, because that's what they're called now, and everything ECW game, and whatever, MLW, you name it, NWA, New Japan, whatever, AEW and stuff like that. So I like that. And what else? There's a quite yeah, another positive. There's a lot of quite a few, I should say, quite a few things you can unlock in the store and everything, the in-store, like with the in-game currency, not your real money, in-game currency that you earn, which I don't like. That is only you can only earn VC. This was what they call it, the virtual currency in the game. You can only earn it in single player stuff. You can't do it online. Because I remember 2K19 when I used to play it all the time online with my friend, you get VC as well, but in this game they changed it. You can only get it single player. So my easiest way that I do it, because since I love universe mode, is that my easiest way is just playing universe mode and just getting VC that way. Cause I get a ton of VC. Like yesterday, I had a lot of VC built up. I should say from no, actually no, the day before. Yesterday and everything, I had a lot of built up. So I had like almost over 9,000, no, almost 10,000, I should say, VC. I was able to buy a lot of wrestlers and stuff like that. So I'm missing a couple more wrestlers. I'm missing, I think, one more arena and a couple of belts. There's a lot of belts I haven't bought yet or whatever like that. A lot of belts I'm not really interested in buying, so I don't really care to buy them like that. I just mainly wanted to buy the wrestlers out, the arenas, and I just use the communications. I just download whatever belts I want and stuff like that. But it is good as it's quite a few things you can unlock in the game within the game from just earning. Just doing what you're doing. Putting that work in and earning. These earning money to buy what you want or whatever, unlocking these characters and stuff, like how old games used to be, old wrestling games used to be. The negative I don't want to get to yet. I'll get to that in a few. I'll talk about the DLC and stuff. But yeah, so that's cool with the VC. So yeah, you can earn it through exhibition matches. I don't know why they call it play now. I'm used to saying exhibition matches. So you can earn it through exhibition matches, universe mode, and my rise mode. I don't think you can get VC from GM mode. I don't remember. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't played much of it, so I don't know. I don't think you do. And what else? So that's cool. And like I said, the easiest way to build up a lot is universe mode, and that's what I play a lot. So that's the reason why I'm able to build up so much, VC that quickly. And what else? What else positives I want to say about the game? I know I spoke about the battle system already. In the Pickles video, I talked about how it's decent. It grew on me a little bit more and everything. But I'm gonna go over that again with the negatives now. It's because a lot of problems I see with the battle system. For that now I see what people was talking about. But the battle system is decent. It still kind of feels like 2K19 battle system in a way, in a sense, but not quite. But it's okay. It's okay to get used to fast, and just let it slide, just be like, whatever, like it's not too bad, like, whatever. I don't know what this is really say, but it's just I'm just fine with it. I'm fine with it for now, even though it's not. I still miss 2K19's system, battle system, but it's just fine. That's all I can say. It's not bad, like terrible, but that's that. And what else? Positives. Yeah, I'm trying to think of if any of the positive I had. Maybe I should have wrote down all the positives instead because I already know once I end this video, I'll probably be like, okay, there was something that now I know what I missed, But um, damn, I don't know if there's any other positives I can think of. Oh yeah, and also one other thing you can make my your own factions because I know I said that as well in my previous video where I said I don't see the feature to make your own faction and stuff. It's within universe mode, so from there you can make your own tag teams, your own factions and stuff like that. So I have the NWO on there and stuff like that, and I have a separate NWO on Thunder, which I have my creator wrestling and stuff like that. I have him, X Pac, and everything like that, and I have an NWO version of Kane. I saw the community creations, I thought it was cool. Like, what if Kane was ever in NWO? So I downloaded him and added him to the group and everything, and I named the group NWO Thunder. I was thinking about doing the B team because back then they had so many different like versions of the NWO variants of them in WCW, but do something more creative. So I just like NWO Thunder, because they're on Thunder and everything. They're the face of Thunder. Well, the faction of Thunder, face, the main top factions to say of Thunder and everything like that. And I found this nice, cool like WCW Thunder Arena because I had another one, but I didn't really like that one too much. It was like more towards the time when they was like going under, like the 2000s when WCW sucked, and everything. So I found a better looking one. This one is cool, and I downloaded that one and changed the arena. It looks much nicer and everything like that. And we'll have to show some footage actually. Yeah, probably show you guys some gameplay footage and everything like for my universe mode and stuff like that. And and I think I already know what the music is definitely gonna be like some copyright, from the wrestlers' music, whatever in the music in the game, whatever like that. But I don't really care. I'm not trying to make money off this video. I'm just doing it just to do it. Have fun. Like I said, it's a hobby of mine. And what else? I think that's all the positives I can think of. I don't think I'm missing anything else. But anyways, so let's get to the negatives now. The negatives of this game. Oh, that's what I was waiting for. So we got all the positives out the way. Wasn't much positives, honestly, because I still miss 2K19. I still miss 2K19. It still was a much better game and everything. And man, but let's get on to the negatives. First things first, let me talk about the DLC before I forget about that. So yeah, so there's a lot of things in the game. Like I said, you can unlock with the VC and stuff like that. But there's a lot of like cool things that you have to pay for. You're with money out your pocket, which I don't like. There's a lot of DLC in the store. Well, not really like a lot, but there's a couple that why do we have to pay for these people now when it was in 2K19? I don't like that. Like they have so many different packs now. They have a season pass, and then they have the NWO pack and everything like that. But the season pass doesn't come with the NWO pack, but it comes with the other packs. Why not just put everything together? But come on, the NWO is $24.99. like really? Like hell no, these people is crazy. They're already in the game. It's 2K19. Why would you now you have to pay to get them? That's what I hate with these AAA devs now. I freaking hate that so much because the same thing with like the Street Fighter games. Like I remember when I was playing Street Fighter 5 the other day with my friend and I wanted to use Dan, but you have to pay for him now. Like you serious? And all the other Street Fighters I played back then, PS1 or whatever, the one on Super Nintendo, all that shit. He's in the game, so why the hell do I have to pay for him now? Like I don't understand that. Like this is crazy. People that's in the game already from previous games, you have to pay for now to play as them. So stupid. So the NWO is locked, $24.99 for them. It's like, come on. I was like, yeah, I'm not paying that crap. I'm not paying that shit for no $24.99. No $24.99 for no damn NWO wrestlers that should be in the game already. Out in 2K19. It's terrible. Like I don't like that. And then they have some other packs with some other people. I think one with Cactus Jack or Mick Foley. They have Doink the Clown. I haven't seen him in a game in a long time. I remember the last game I've seen him in. And what else they have? They have packs for Umaga. I like Umaga. He was good. And some other people. I don't really remember the other ones. I don't remember. But I just like skimmed through whatever in the store page. But I didn't really look too much into it. The main one I was looking at was the NWO pack because I really wanted them, but I'm not paying that. Why? Why should I pay that? But I did find, I don't know if this is an exploit or whatever like that, but in the community creations, people was uploading, they was uploading the NWO members that has the music and everything and even the entrance. So I downloaded it, I tested it out now. Let me see if this is correct, and I downloaded them and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, they do have the theme, and they do have the entrance and everything. I'm like, well, hey, at least I can do it that way. You know, the only thing that sucks is you can't use the NWO theme for other wrestlers and stuff like that. I don't know how they was able to do it, but I didn't check in the entrance because I was kind of curious to check it to see how the hell they did this. But I didn't want to go into it and probably mess it up or whatever like that or whatever. So that's why I just left it alone. Like, just leave it. I'm not gonna go into the entrance to see how the hell they did that. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, you know, and everything. So that's how I was able to get the NWO for free. You know, the only thing is that I can't use their theme song or the Tatatron movie, whatever you call it, the Tatatron video, the videos entrances and stuff like that. I can't use. But hey, I got them. That's fine. So I downloaded Scott Hall. In the communications that had him. They had Kevin Nash, X Pac, and Hogan, all with the theme. I'll take that. You know, than paying the friggin' $24.99 for wrestlers that should be in the damn game already. But yeah, and so that's it with the DLC. Oh, one other thing, they have the accelerator pack again. I think it's like $5 or whatever, $6, where you just unlock all the people in the game, so you don't have to do it yourself, earn it yourself, which is stupid. I never understood that in the game. I never understand why I won't even say that those are gamers, because why would you buy a game, where you just can just pay money out your pocket to unlock everything in the game? What fun is that? What fun is that? You're not then what's the point of getting the game if you're not really doing anything? Like, you don't want to earn anything. You just want to lock everything right. That's not fun. Like, I never understood that in games. I don't. Never understood why games have that and why people actually pay money for that. Like, this is terrible. Like, oh, like, I'd rather just earn things in the game and stuff like that. And that's that. And what else? Oh, and I forgot there was one more positive, real quick, and that is the showcase mode for Rey Mysterio. I actually like that. It was really good, really cool. I like that after the match. Well, while the matches are going on and stuff, 'cause you have to do different objectives, like different goals, like like land a couple of punches on Eddie Guerrero. Cause the first match was in WCW Halloween Havoc and everything. So like land a few punches, do a combo on him, throw him out the ring. Like different objectives like that. And then while that's happening, they're also like transitioning from the game to the actual video footage of the match and everything from that year. I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that. I really like that. And then also you can unlock things as well from the showcase mode. My friend's the one who told me about that. Like, oh, you can get the Rey Mysterio, the purple one, the purple outfit that he wore at Halloween Havoc, which is the one I like. So I'm like, oh, you could get him from that. Like, good, I need him for the universe mode. So I did that. I got Eddie Guerrero from that year. 97, I think it was. Yeah, 97, Eddie Guerrero. What else I got? I got the Halloween Havoc Arena, and they just go through his whole timeline with Rey Mysterio. It's really short though, the showcase mode, and I know they have up until SmackDown. You can get the other Rey Mysterio from like SmackDown, I think from 06 or something like that, 05, I don't remember. And you get the Eddie Guerrero from that year as well, because they continue their rivalry as well, their feud in WWE. Well, WWE. I would say WWF at the time, because it's WWE. And you get Batista. I remember when he turned heel on Rey Mysterio. I remember that, and some other stuff you get. I also remember. So yeah, so the showcase mode is actually really fun. You will do unlocks things in that as well, and it's fun. It's fun to do, and it's short. It's something you can just quickly get through. In like maybe an hour. You'd be done with that. So yeah, that's good. So that was last positive. So, but yeah, but back to what I was saying. So yeah, with other negatives. So yeah, with the DLC we spoke about already, like that. I talked about how I was able to get them for communications. Whoever did that, kudos to them. What else? The negatives. Online. That's what I really wanted to talk about a lot, because I was finally able to play some online matches, my friend, and everything. And after a couple of matches we had from like since last week, the course of last week, it's not good. It's really bad. The online features in the game sucks. I don't really know where to begin, because I really hate that. In the options they have the timer. I mean, like when you kick out of a pin, you can either do it from mashing a button, or you can do it with the timed one. I like the timed one, but for some reason online you can't do the timed one. You can only do the mashing the buttons, and I hate that. And I keep every time I like they pin me, if it's not him or it's the AI, because you usually do triple threat matches. I always lose, because I'm like, come on, I'm tapping like crazy. Thing won't fills up, especially when you're really weak. So I'm like, come on, I miss the time one. I like when they had the bar and everything, and you just like try and like hit inside the middle area, like the red or whatever. I like that. Like me and him, we both like really pissed off about that. We hate that. I still hate that none of these games online never have blood. Why can't you have blood online? Is it because like kids play the game too, whatever like that? Like, no, it shouldn't be that way. Like I miss the old school wrestling. So this wrestling, like that's why I don't really like WWE. It's too kiddie now for me and shit. WWE is like it's too much, too PG for me. I like the old school wrestling and stuff like that I grew up with and everything like that. But you don't have blood online. What else you don't? I don't even know. I don't remember the other games because I haven't played those games in years. I don't remember online in the older games if they have, but I'm pretty sure they did. I just don't really remember. But yeah, it just sucks they don't have that. The combo system is still bad. Sometimes when you want to reverse, you can't reverse. It's telling you to hit triangle, like prompted for triangle to reverse. Pressing the button, nothing's happening. It's still able to hit me or do the finishes and shit like that. If it's not him or it's the AI. Same thing with him. It's really annoying. It's like this is so much. It's just so bad. Like after playing so much of the game now, especially online, it's not fun. And it's some weird bug. There's some weird bug where we can't use our created arenas online like how we used to do in 2K19. We have a lot of created arenas. He has some created arenas he had downloaded and everything. We wanted to play them, like do like how we used to do in 2K19, and for some reason we can't select it. I don't know what's going on. And it's like it's always an issue. There's an issue with the blue screen. He got the blue screen a couple of times. I don't know what the hell's going on with the game. Like I don't know. Like this game's been out for how long now? Almost a year now. What? Yeah, like 9 months or what now? 10 months has been out or whatever like that. And still, do you have all these bugs? Like play with bugs and like glitches and shit like that. Like I don't know what to say. Like this is crazy. But the online is just so bad. The combo system sucks and everything. Reversing sucks. Mashing buttons to break out when you can't change it to the timer for some reason sucks. And it's like so much different issues I can find in that game. It's so bad. Like I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say with 2K. I honestly, as long as 2K is the ones that making these games, I'm not gonna be getting any more WWE games. This is gonna be my last one because the game is just the same shit you're going through, same crap. They don't care about these games. It's like they rush these games out or whatever like that, and then that's it. Like come on, you had a whole year. They missed a year not making a WWE game. You telling me you couldn't perfect this? It's the same shit from 2K19. Same bugs, same things you're going through. Nothing has changed. But now the online is worse than 2K19, because all those features that, they changed up. Why they change these stuff? I don't know. Is now we can't use custom arenas. You got all these different bugs online. Reversing is kind of delayed. So when you have to press triangle a little bit fast, like later, actually not like fast, but like a little bit later, like a second after or something like that to actually register or whatever. I don't know. It's just so weird. Like I don't know. Like it's just so bad. We wasn't having fun online. It's like it's not the same anymore. It's terrible. Not the same. And what else negatives? And then universe mode. Two negatives actually. Two bad things I found. One is you can't do promos anymore and stuff like that. Everything plays out randomly. Like you can start like rivalry matches start, but they start automatically on their own. They're generated. You can't start your own like rivalry. Like I mean you can start your own rivalry. I mean like rivalry match, like where cutscenes and shit happens in the match where somebody runs out and beats somebody up or whatever. It happens automatically. I hate that. And if you try to like change it, it has rivalry match on the bottom, and if you try and change it, like customize the match or whatever, it messes it up. So it's not a rivalry match anymore. So that means there's no cutscenes gonna happen in that match anymore. Like that's so stupid. And when you have a rivalry match, you can't do a run in. You can't like set up a running for somebody to come out. Like why? Why can't you do that? In real life you can do that. When we watch wrestling, that happens all the time. And another negative I hate is when you do a title match universe mode, you can't do a run in either. Why can't you do that? That happens in real life too. Like little things like that. It's like why not have these features? 2K19 was the same thing. Anyways, with the rivalry matches, a rivalry match setup or a title match setup universe mode, we can't do a run in. I don't know why. Why can't you do that shit? This is so bad. Like this doesn't make any sense, guys. It's like why not have these simple things? Like this is terrible. So we have that issue which I hate so much. I hate that they took out the promos. You can't set up promos anymore, or like have somebody turn heel or whatever like that. You can't make your own like rivalry matches. You can only set up rivalries, but the rivalry matches are just generated by themselves. Like the AI just does them. Some weeks there'll be a rivalry match, some weeks it won't. And if you change participants in the match or customize a match to a different type of match you want to do, then it messes it up. It's like it like it just cancels out and becomes a regular match. You can't do run-ins for rivalry matches or title matches. This is so stupid. Like I hate that so much. Like why not have that? Like if you guys want to follow what happens on TV, that's stuff that happens on TV. Like So things like this is it doesn't make sense to me. Like this is so restricted, it's so limited, and I hate that shit so much. Like, oh my god, like somebody else had to take over from with this game. It's so bad. And what was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, it was another bug with the created arenas for some reason. I don't know if this is just pertaining to universe mode, because I haven't used these created arenas in exhibition matches. But for some reason, where the announcers table is, you can I mean the commentators table, where the commentators tables are, the desk, for some reason you can't pass, like you can't go like close to it because like some kind of like invisible barrier or something like blocking you. And for some reason, whenever I put somebody through the table, the announcer table, or the announcer table, let's call it announcer table, whatever, like commentator, announcer table, whatever. When you put somebody through it, it's like some weird bug is where now you can't get back into the ring because now you pass that invisible force field or whatever, and you're able to walk around through the crowd and stuff like that, but you can't get back into the ring to pin the person. So what I had to do, I have to restart the match. It's like I don't understand. Like this game been out for this long and you can't fix these bugs. Like it's just so bad. That's why as long as it's on the 2K, I'm not getting any more of their games. Like I miss THQ. When they had THQ and Ukes, I miss those days. That was the best days. That was the best days of WWE games. Not the same anymore. I heard that they are working on the AEW game, but from what I know is that AEW game, the first one that's coming out, well, their first ever, I should say, because the first one they're going to be coming out with won't have community creation mode, but whenever they make another one, it will have, which sucks because I feel like community creation is like the best thing that ever happened to these wrestling games because you can put whoever you want, so you can put different arenas, like, different, like, have up your own promotions, you own set up your own promotions that you want. I don't like that, and I don't really watch AEW, so I don't really know who half these people are. Mine is like a lot of the legends and stuff that I grew up watching and stuff like that, and that's about it. So I don't even know if I would be interested in getting that game either. It's just like, damn, I wish somebody needs to come up with come out with something good, because this game, this shit is not it. It's not it. And what else I wanted to mention with this game? I feel like there's probably some other things, but that's the main things I really want to talk about was the online features. The battle system is really bad now after playing it so long. The universe mode is very buggy. And they did take out some features of the universe mode. And I think that's it. And so yeah, so I'm not really having that much fun with it anymore. Like the universe mode is fun, but I honestly got bored of it already. So I'm just like playing other games now. And I'll whenever I feel like it in the mood, I'm in that wrestling mode again, then I'll come back to and play some more universe. But that's about it. I'm not really feeling it too much. 2K19 was definitely where it's at. But even that game is still not the best. The best ones to me will always be the ones on the PS2, and even some on the other gen, on the PS3 and the 360. Those are good as well. Spider versus Raw 09 and 08, I think it was, and stuff like that. And Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain, my favorite on the PS2, and the SmackDown 1 and SmackDown 2 on the PS1 is my favorites as well. Games like that was good. This shit, no. Garbage game. That's all I gotta say. It's garbage. I don't even recommend it. I would only recommend if you guys really want to get it, if you guys really just want a wrestling game to play, just get it when it's a good deal. Because like I said, I picked the game up for $15. That's good. That's a good deal. Anything above that, no. Not even $20. I feel like that $15 was perfect. That was a perfect price point to put the game at, and that's that. But it's not a good game. Shitty. And 2K19 was still better, even though that game was also plagued with a lot of bugs. And the same bugs of that game was in this game, but it still was a better game. It was still a better experience. I like the simulation better than this new arcade style crap. And they took out a lot more stuff from that game. I mean, from this game that game had. And now you have to pay for a lot of the things they took out. A lot of the wrestlers they took out, now you have to pay for them. Like that's just bad. Like, like I'm not gonna do that shit. The community creation is there. I can just download these people for free. So if I want to download Dog the Clown, I'll get him. Even though if it doesn't have his entrance music, that's fine. Or maybe somebody will exploit to have his music as entrance. I'll take that, like how they did with the NWO. So now I see why a lot of people like playing these games on the PC with a lot of these mods, because I'm pretty sure a lot of these mods really fixes up the game, makes it a lot more fun. Maybe with these mods, you guys probably was able to change the universe mode around where you can do run-ins for Ferrari matches and title matches and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's a lot more fun. Sucks that I'm not a PC guy, because if I really was, I definitely would have got this game on the PC with the mods. It probably would have made the game a whole lot better. Because I've seen a lot of cool mods they have done in 2K19 and everything, but it's not a PC guy. I prefer the consoles and stuff like that. But for you guys that play PC and enjoy these mods, damn, I mean, I envy you guys, but it is what it is. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed. Like, I know I spoke for a while. Like, this is a long review, me just talking. I like to do these reviews differently than, you know, your typical reviews that you see on here where people just showing the game, talk, and that's it. You know, I like to just really talk about the game and explain everything. Get that like visual, like, you know, look of what I'm talking about, what's going, like how the game is and stuff like that. I like to do it that way. I'm just different with my reviews. I like doing it that way, explaining certain things about the game, stuff that other reviews already do. They probably talk a little bit about the game, show some gameplay footage, and that's it to give this score. But I'm different when it comes to that. And as you guys already know, I rant a lot. You know, sometimes I'll curse a little bit in here. I'm not those people out there. I'm not trying to cater to anybody or like try to get as much views as I can or whatever like that, or money, whatever. I do things, you know, that whatever I say, whatever I do is, you know, from my heart, you know, and stuff like that. And if I'm ranting on something, it's because, you know, I care. You know, I'm really pissed off. I don't know, you know, it's something I don't know why they're doing, you know, why they're doing this, you know, and things they could have done better. And why they like ruin it for gamers and stuff like that. Why they ruin franchises, stuff like that. I rant about like how I have so much with Square Enix and stuff like that. You know, because I care. I wanted to do better. I wanted to make games, you know, good again and stuff like that. Or like how it was back then with Squaresoft, you know. So when I do these rants, it's not I'm just like trying to talk shit or whatever and like talk, you know, badmouth these companies. Like no, because these companies were good back then, you know, and now they changed, you know, and now everything's about DLC now and season passes and, you know, microtransactions and, you know, and buggy ass games that's like half finished and rushed or whatever and stuff like that. And then they have to worry about patches here and there to fix things up. You know, like, it's just this day and age now for modern games, it's not good. That's the reason why I'm going more and more and more closer to the sticking to retro, and that's it. And like I said, my only modern games will just be on the PS4, and that's that. I'm not getting any other consoles from here on because the modern games suck. You know, there's always something wrong with these games now. Always bugs, always some of the shit you have to deal with. Half games you get unfinished games, paying $60, $70 for these games just to get a half-ass game or whatever, with packed with DLC that you have to pay for. End up paying like $100 or $200 for a freaking, you know, $60 game or whatever like that. Like, this is terrible, you know. So that's why I love my retro games, because that's where it was at. That's when these developers cared, you know, and everything. They put their heart out into these games and everything like that. Passion, love, everything like that. Determination. All that is gone. Everything is just about money now, and that's that. You know, and I think that's it. So I don't think there's anything else I miss with the game. I think I covered everything. Yeah. So we're gonna end it at that. But like I said, I'll put some gameplay footage a little bit. I can show you guys a little bit of the universe mode, how everything's set up, and arenas and stuff like that. And that would be that. And but there's nothing really interesting to show. You know, like you guys played it probably. I don't know. A lot of you guys probably already played this game. A lot of you guys probably played the other games, 2K19 or whatever other games in the 2K banner, same shit. You know, hasn't changed or whatever. Just a new, like, you know, just a different cover, front cover, different number, 2K22. That's it. You know, and but that's it. But like I said, it's not that good or whatever. And I could only recommend this game if you're dying to play a wrestling game, you haven't played a wrestling game in a long time, you're really in the mood to get it, then pick this up for a good deal. $15. That's perfect. You know? Christmas is right around the corner. Maybe this game might drop even lower than that. You might be able to get this game for $10. Who knows? You know, then that's definitely a steal. But nothing past that, because this game, it's shit. So that's what it gets. It definitely gets that's a stamp it gets from me. That's a stamp it gets from me. The shitty games. This should definitely be on my shitty game series. But in this case, it's not that bad. But yeah, but it's shit. You know, it's not as good as the other games or whatever, like past games and stuff like that, especially the THQ ones and all that good stuff. So that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and everything. Like, comment, subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time for another one, part of my holiday video game series. Take care.
This could be the beginning of the end. Goldberg. Jackhammer. Goldberg's got it. He's got it. 2, 3.
Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now. What a victory tonight. He's going to remember this one for a long, long time. Now he's going to soak it in. Soak in the...
No, wait a minute.
What the... Oh, a kendo stick!
He's going to remember this for a long time for a different reason.
And now talking trash.
Message sent loud and clear.
At a combined weight of 608 pounds, they are the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the NWO!
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye. Scoop slam. And this has got to be it. Powers out. What an incredible match we are witnessing. Savage thinking big.
Perched on the top rope.
Is your winner. And this match is over. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Look who's here, Michael.
I want to see this one.
Look at this. And that's what it's all about, the championship. Message delivered.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Ozone Park, New York. Weighing in at 195 pounds, the WCW World Television Champion, Joel Hernandez.
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in attendance, they are all here because of matches like this one.
To the ring, looking into the eyes of this competitor tonight. You know he understands the significance of this match. This is an opportunity to make big headway on the roster. But don't overlook his opponent, a superstar who is tired of living in the shadows. Placed in the corner. Oh, strikes with the back elbow.